Let me tell you something, my friend. The moment you start training your mind the way the wealthy do, everything begins to change. You stop running from problems and start solving them. You stop chasing wealth and start creating it. You stop waiting for life to get better and begin becoming better yourself. You see, the real battlefield isn't your bank account. It isn't the market. It isn't what people say about you. The real battlefield is your mind. And if you don't take charge of it, someone else will. Most people never train their mind. They let it wander, react, shrink under pressure. But those who rise, those who build extraordinary lives, they train their mind like warriors prepare for battle, with patience, with purpose, with daily precision. The real battlefield, your mind. I used to think money was the answer to everything. If I just worked harder, stayed up later, pushed a little more, I'd make it. But then I learned something powerful. Formal education might earn you a living, but self-education will build you a fortune. You don't become wealthy through your hands. You do it through your mind. Because every business, every invention, every dream started as a single thought in someone's head. So if you want to change your income, start by changing your thoughts. If you want to change your results, start by changing your beliefs. Because when your mind expands, your actions follow. And when your actions follow, your results transform. So ask yourself, how big do you really think? Most people don't fail because they aim too high and miss. They fail because they aim too low and hit. Millionaires train themselves to think bigger, dream deeper, and act longer term. They don't ask, how do I survive this month? They ask, how do I build a legacy that outlives me? Stretch your mind, or you'll stay stuck in the same place. Stretch it until it believes you can do more, be more, give more. Because discipline, not motivation, is the bridge between dreams and results. And every person who built wealth built it on that bridge, one daily step at a time. Habits and daily discipline. Now that you know where the battle is, let's talk about how to win it. The secret isn't massive effort. It's simple habits, repeated every day until they reshape who you are. Success isn't a leap, it's a rhythm, a quiet beat of discipline. Millionaires don't just work hard, they work consistently. They do the small things, even when no one's watching. And it all starts in the morning. They don't wake up by accident. They rise with intention. They begin their day with reflection, not reaction. Because they know, either you run the day, or the day runs you. Let me give you 3 habits that change everything. First, read. Miss a meal if you have to, but never miss your reading. You feed your body daily. Feed your mind too. Even 10 pages a day. That's 3,650 pages a year. Enough to completely rewire your thinking. Second, write. Millionaires don't just think, they write. They journal, they plan, they process. Because when you write, you slow down your thoughts and see them clearly. You make your goals real. At the end of each day, ask, what did I learn today? How did I grow today? What can I do better tomorrow? 3, reflect. Every night, replay the day. Not to judge yourself, but to learn. Because success is built in small, daily choices, not dramatic moments. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. But that's where destiny is decided. So build habits that lead your mind. Because when your habits are strong, your mind becomes clear. And when your mind is clear, you stop chasing success and start attracting it. Fourth, protecting your mind from negativity. You can train your mind for greatness, but if you don't protect it, negativity will take root again. Your mind is like a garden. Every thought is a seed. Some grow into power, others grow into fear. If you don't pull the weeds, they multiply. So you must guard what you let in. Negativity doesn't shout, it whispers. It hides behind humor, sarcasm, and realism. It says, be practical. People like us can't do that. But here's the truth. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Spend time with complainers, you'll complain. Spend time with dreamers, you'll dream. Choose your circle like your future depends on it, because it does. And it's not just people, it's what you consume. Ask yourself, what am I feeding my mind daily? Do I follow pages that inspire me, or ones that drain me? Do I consume what grows me, or distracts me? Because what you allow in begins to shape what comes out. Protect your peace. Mute the noise. Unfollow the chaos. Millionaires build a mental fortress. They practice stillness, reflection, gratitude. They eliminate gossip and guard their environment. You don't need more information. You need better input. Because peace lives in a protected mind, and wealth begins where peace lives. So stand guard at the door of your thoughts. Say no to fear. Say no to limitation. Say yes to growth. That's how you stay powerful in a noisy world. Long-term thinking, the millionaire mindset. Here's the part that most never understand. Millionaires think in decades, not days. Most people want fast success. They want results today. But greatness doesn't happen overnight. It grows quietly, like roots beneath the soil. You plant, you water, you wait, and one day your tree stands tall. If you keep digging up your seed to check its progress, you'll kill it before it grows. That's what impatience does. It destroys long-term dreams. So train your mind to play the long game. Ask yourself every morning, what can I do today that will still matter 10 years from now? That question shifts everything. Because when you start thinking long-term, you stop chasing and start building. You start creating legacy, not just income. Slow success is still success. Consistency beats intensity. Patience beats pressure. Short-term thinkers chase moments. Long-term thinkers build empires. And when you start thinking in decades, you move differently. Calm, confident, unshakable. Because now you're not rushing, you're becoming. Becoming the person who deserves wealth. And this is the final piece. You don't get rich by chasing money. You get rich by becoming the kind of person money naturally flows to. Because wealth doesn't stay where it isn't respected. It stays where it's earned, where it's stewarded, where it's multiplied. If someone gave you $1 million today, you'd better become a millionaire fast, so you can keep it. The goal isn't to get the money. The goal is to become the person who can handle it. So focus on growth, character, discipline, integrity. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Because when you become more valuable, your results, your income, your influence, all rise with you. Your income will never exceed your level of personal growth. Your wealth won't expand until your mindset does. So raise your value, and the world will reward you. Not immediately, but inevitably. When you become more valuable, you stop chasing success. Success starts finding you. Because the world always pays back those who invest in becoming better. So stop asking, when will I have wealth? And start asking, when will I deserve wealth? Because true wealth isn't something you get, it's something you grow into. And once you become the person who deserves it, you won't have to run after it anymore. It'll come to you, because you finally became the one it's been waiting for.